we entered Bimini. We're heading up to the marina, and now we've got 30 knots of wind. It's probably more like 25, 26 true. So putting away the mainsail was a little bit of a chore, but we've got everything done now, and we'll be docking in heavy wind, our favorite. It can't be rosé and palm trees every day.
No, it can't.
I'm gonna wait just a minute here so my wife can get the fenders and lines ready.
Okay, but how are you gonna do this all the way?
It's only 20 knots.
It's pretty hard.
20 knots of wind is a normal day in the Caribbean. It's a pretty tight situation here. Currents ripping, winds blowing 24, 25 knots, which is great to sail in, but it's a little much when you're docking. This is gonna be the time that I crash. Get your spring ready. Dockmaster, happy together, we're approaching. Spring and then stern.
Sitting on a dock of a bed and wait.
This is my first time. First time today.
It's like nothing's gonna change.
Going through.
This is like a dinghy ride but on a golf cart.
Yeah, so we're doing a rosé dinghy cruise, golf cart cruise. And this storm popped up, and now they say it's got a 40% chance of developing in the next 48 hours. So
Coming right at us.
Yeah, it's coming right at us. We were planning on heading to Fort Lauderdale tomorrow, but now our weather router says the storm may not turn into anything. It may be heading to Fort Lauderdale, but crossing the Gulf Stream in 35 knot winds is not advisable. So we're probably going to be stuck here in Bimini for a few days, which isn't too bad.
Except for, I think we're the only people here. It's like us and like 2 other people.
Yeah.
Sitting on a dock of a bed.
Okay, it's morning in Bimini, and things just are not getting easier with this storm season. Lenny and I knew that a development was happening in the southern Bahamas, and we started working ourselves back to Florida. And now we're in Bimini, which is right here on the map, and the Hurricane Center says that there's a 70% chance that this depression is going to turn into a tropical storm. The Gulf Stream is already not passable for a sailboat, so we're tying up the dock lines on the boat, and we are going to fly home and wait for this storm to pass over Bimini, and we'll fly back early next week to get the boat back to Florida. We need to do some storm prep on the boat. It's not anticipated that a hurricane would hit the boat here in Bimini, but it could be a tropical storm, so you want to do the regular precautions with lots of fenders and dock lines, etc. Leaving happy together for another storm. Now, for those of you who think we're crazy for having our boat in a hurricane zone, understand that there's 10,000 boats in South Florida. Not everybody can go to Grenada or the Chesapeake. So we have insurance and we live with it. Next year, we'll be in Grenada though.
Yes.
So, and this is a super good marina, just as good as being in Fort Lauderdale. So you take your chances on where the storms are gonna hit and if they're gonna hit. Chris Parker, our weather router, told us that it might be a week before it was passable to cross the Gulf Stream. And the waves were 12 feet the other day when we flew home. And today is Sunday, and he said today's the day, so we're going to give it a try. Ready?
We're ready. Ready when you are.
We're ready? This was the fastest get off ever. We got off the plane 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago. And we're already untied and taken off. We're trying to beat this system. Today's the day to go. Let's go. Can you believe how fast we got off the dock? That's a world record. I remember once in Mexico, but we got off the plane 12 minutes ago. It's about 11:15 a.m. right now. So we're just trying to beat the west wind, which is going to be 15 to 20 this afternoon on the nose. The seaplane that we just got off is now in front of us, and I mean right in front of us, getting ready to take off down the channel into Bimini. It's really cool. So no sooner in the middle of the Gulf Stream did I drop the line in and start to put the lure on the other rod, and Lenny said, "Fish on!" And we're in the middle of the Gulf Stream, so this is not going to be a barracuda.
We're hoping.
Oh, it's a dolphin.
You think?
Oh yeah, we're going to eat like kings.
This is good because we don't have any food right now. Because we literally got off the plane and on the boat and have cheese sticks and peanuts. That was going to be our lunch and dinner probably.
Look at that.
Here he comes. Oh my God!
He's going to spin the hook.
He's so pretty. Okay. He's jumping.
Whoever recommended I got a gaff was right.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. Yeah. So that fishing thing was great.
Because we've had a rut. We've been in a fishing rut.
First of all, we're almost across the Gulf Stream. I can see the buildings in Fort Lauderdale, and we finally catch a fish.
I know.
After 2 months of cruising the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So,
the Bahamas didn't work out for us.
No, but I started to wonder if our gear or something was wrong.
Right.
And now I know. And it was my root beer lure. It was one of those brown and
OG
pink.
one.
Yeah, it was the OG root beer lure. That's the one that killed it in Panama.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was really exciting. And the ride has been pretty good. I know you can't see the waves on the camera, but Chris Parker forecasted, 4 to 6 foot, maybe occasional 8. And there's been little wind. We've got the main up. We're going around 9 knots riding the stream, but we are motor sailing. And anyway, but it's been a pretty good day. Just a couple big waves and that's it.
Yeah, it's great.
Really easy.
Well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed that I set my sights on Monday and I got myself undressed. I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times.
It's tradition for Lenny and I to listen to John Mellencamp, I Need a Lover Who Won't Drive Me Crazy, and drink rum and cokes. When you're almost back across the Gulf Stream.
I haven't done that in a long time.
First time was 20 years ago.
I need a lover that won't drive me crazy. I need a lover that won't drive me crazy. I need a lover that won't drive me crazy. It's a highway.
So we made it into Fort Lauderdale, tied up at Pier 66 Marina. Got a great slip along the wall. We're all plugged in, shore power. All in all, it was a great day. Absolutely great day. A little bumpy at times. It was a motorboat trip, but really great to be back in Fort Lauderdale. So now we're gonna do some tweaks to the boat. I mean, the boat is in great shape. Pretty much nothing broke. We just found some things we want to alter and some things we want to add. But there's nothing on this boat that's not working. No systems failed. from sail handling to everything, so that's really, really great. Anyway, now we have a lot of events coming up. We've got a follower open house, we've got a warrior sailing event, we've got a christening party, and all in preparation of getting ready to head to the Caribbean in November. So anyway, it's all good. So a seaplane just came over our head and landed right in front of us on the channel. I feel like a heads up on 16 would have been helpful.
Would have been nice.
Hey, we're going over your head, and then we're going to land
over your mast. We're going right over your